Yeah.
Oh.
Is so powerful to realize that, breathe and focus, smile and laugh.
Mm.
They're simple, but we don't do them.
Mm.
So thank you for that. Yes, it's my signature song for what I do, which is the shine on, and is helping people to shine their light from the inside out, which is more than that. It's really the self-confidence, the self-esteem, and stepping into your power. Because ladies, because I don't see any men here, but ladies, we give our power away all the time. And then do we really understand how we're flowing in our oneness and our energy? Are you really connected to your energy and know where your energy leaks are and where you're giving out those? So that's why the words are so powerful, especially even don't you worry, don't you take it, don't, it's be who you are, because that's something I've struggled with for a long time, was really stepping into who I really am, because in my culture, it was not acceptable. So that struggle helped me to come to you and say, hey, you can do this. Get that ambition and get that fire inside right here, because this is not going to help you get your business going. This is not going to help you where you're at. This is going to help you everywhere. But then you also have to have this, which is all together, which is here. So the head set, the heart set, and the gut set all has to come together and flow in energy. And that's what I do.
Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing. So ladies, I'm sure if you have saw me on my Facebook live, if I play Angel's song, because I need a copyright song, and then I always try and show Angel's card. I am a champion of the Shine On movement, to also say thank you to Angel for being to sending me the song, because it was difficult to get a copy-free music to use. And then Angel and I connected in October last year. And the first time I was on this meeting, it was the same time. It was not her first time, it was my first time. I spoke to the co-author network here in America. And Angel, we didn't even speak. The lady, the gentleman was saying, welcome, welcome. And Angel was jumping, and my heart went like a doof. And I said, she's me. And not really that she's me, but the energy, the love is like, I can feel, I love her. And I didn't even speak to him. I didn't even set my eyes 10 minutes on her, and I know I love her. And we got get together with each other after the session on Messenger. And since then, Angel is such a beautiful friend, and I am so privileged and honored to have her in my life. She sent me her book, ladies, her book. Every day for 52, there's 52 secrets in here. And every day I use Angel's book after I have read the Bible. One of my disciplines is to go through her book. And I just want to say, today's one was on integrity. So what she did, she, let me show you. She have given me a quote from her. And then the next page, she have written everything of integrity. And then she gives you a space to fill in your details. But I didn't write anything in this book. I'm writing it in my diary. So, but this book is amazing. Angel, you are amazing. Yesterday with your beautiful birthday extravaganza. I was part of her show, her television show. I was live on the show, and she could only choose 15 people to be live, and she have chosen me, and it was such an honor. And then the other people have sent through videos. It was amazing. And Angel, yesterday I have looked at Aura and I said, I'm also going to have my own TV show. So look out. You're going to have your own TV, your own, I don't know how to say it, but Sanette van Bredal will be your TV host soon. I'm so excited.
Yes, you will be a TV producer, because that's what really, because I'm producing 2 TV shows.
Yes. Okay,
Yes,
I must
you
just do my wording right, because one of the things in your song is that you have to use the right wording, the right vibration to receive all the miracles in your life. So ladies, if I can give it over to Angel. And I'm not sure how our session is going to go. It's this week, it's flow. So we're going to flow. So Angel, all over to you.
Thank you so much, Sinead. Sinead, you know you're dear and near to me, and ever since the day that I met you. And thank you for allowing me and trusting me with your community today. I really do appreciate that. And I want to make sure that a couple things we say right away is my name really is Angel. I get asked that a lot. And it really is. My mama named me. I was a no-namer for 5 days. And back in 1962, you couldn't take the baby home until you got a name. So my grandmother walked in and said, the bambino, because being Italian, bambino, she looks like an angel. And that's when my mom said, that's it, that's her name. So that's how I was named. I also want to tell you that in my book right here, this is my dog. She's a cattle dog. And her name is Shine. I get asked that. Yes, her name is Shine. And she is in every chapter. Because why? Because even in this today that we're going to talk about flow, a dog, look at a dog's world. A dog will look at everything. And what is the main thing that a dog wants? A treat. That's all they can think about is food. My trainer says they're like about a 2-year-old. And they're always constantly going, what's mom going to do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we? Because that's the constant. So as we look at our lives and what has happened, before this, I don't even want to name it. I say interesting time. Even before this, and even now, you're still the same person. Are you? Are you really the same person? Because, yeah, there you go. I can see you. See, we're not the same. And people say that we don't change, but yet I'm going to talk about quantum physics here for a few minutes, because we can talk about energy. And yes, I'm a Reiki master. I've been doing this kind of work for over 30 years. I do angel card readings. I do all kinds of stuff. They call me psychic soul. I'm just intuitive, but yet it's quantum physics. Cannot be denied or argued. In this chart, have you ever seen this chart? Can you see this? How am I doing since I can't see? How we doing? Tell me, Sinead.
We can see.
Okay. Oh, right here is the important part. Do you see where love is? It's at 500. Do you see where joy is and gratitude and peace and enlightenment?
Wow.
Do you see this? Now this is scientific. It's been here for 50 years, 80 years. There's nothing to be denied. And the reason I bring that up is because we're talking about flow today. So how much flow, and we all know that, or you can Google that love is 528 on the Hertz meter. So I'm going to ask you, Diane, Lori, Wendy, I want you to love yourself. And tell me, how are you going to step into loving yourself? Most people go, ooh, I don't know how to answer that. Be in that energy vibrational field. Field is what I'm talking about, that energy around you. It's challenging. Can I get, yes, it is challenging to love. Yes, especially women, because I can give you stats because that's what I do on body image. We're so connected to our body image. And usually it's so challenging. When we jump back over to what I'm talking about is being in joy, okay? I want you all to think about something joyous. Take a breath. And be in joy. Most of your vibrational field, I can see it, has all shifted. See how easy that was to shift your field of vibration, quantum physics, to a joy energy. Now go to a place of gratitude. And take a moment, take a breath, in through your nose, out through slit mouth. I teach this all the time. In through your nose, out through slit mouth, and let go. And be in a place of gratitude. So tell me, unmute, and this is interactive. I don't have to have the stage the whole time. I prefer not to, actually, because there's so much good stuff. What was something that brings you joy? Somebody just,
My grandson's laughter.
okay, okay.
My cat.
Say my cat.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, which we just saw. You're a cat lover. And do you see that just you being able to say it out loud, you're just like excited to say it. That vibrational field, go ahead, Jubala, Cap, what was yours?
Well, I'm happy. Well, I'm joyous when I sing. It makes me so happy. I'll sing the whole day.
Beautiful, beautiful. What about you, help me out with
My
name.
grandchildren,
Your granddaughter.
my grandson.
Oh, your grandson. Very nice. Jackie, do you want to go?
Yeah, my granddaughters as well, giving their little letters to Oma every time they see them.
Beautiful, beautiful. Lori, Wendy, if you want to chime in, go right ahead. It's no problem. If I missed anybody, please, because your names are really hard for me. So,
I'm going to hop in.
oh,
For
good.
me, it is being able to see the sunrise every morning.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's the thing. What did you say? Being able. And people say, I have to go do the laundry. I got to go do the laundry. I want to go do the laundry. Oh, I'm going to go do the laundry. But what if you change that vibrational field to I get to do the laundry. I get to, everybody, I get to, say it, I get to. Do you see that different vibrational field? And that's what I'm talking about, being in that joy energy, being in that grateful gratitude energy. And if I could, because being diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, and Sjogren's, all through my family, everybody has it. And they all are having that Western medicine side effects. I choose to have an adventure and look at my life as an adventure. And the energy field is always in joy, because you ladies probably know your brain can only do one thing at a time. And we are hardwired to go to flight or flight. Who knows how many thoughts an average person has a day? Anybody know?
Millions.
It's actually not millions, but go ahead, Angel, what do you think?
400 trillion per second.
It's
I would
actually,
say 6,000.
Thousands.
yes, it's actually proven it's from 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day. And it is proven that our brain, because we're hardwired, goes to flight or flight, goes to the negative 87% of the time. Can you just take a step further? This is a mic drop moment here, because why? Think about, bam, how many times do you go to negative and you are having to shift to the positive? Think about how many times, especially if you're watching your grandkids. You're always like, oh, they could do, right? We walk around and because they're just like out there. And I hope that helped you to think about how many times you get down on yourself. How many times you get down on yourself because you are down on yourself, because your self-talk might not be where you want it to be. But in reality, you're doing really good because that 80,000 thoughts, and you might have a few moments in the day where you're not in that flow of energy. So what do I ask for you to do? Because it's going to all happen to everybody, isn't it? That we're going to have those thoughts of dread or worry, or we're not worthy, or why am I doing that? Why am I even showing up? Nobody cares. Hey, I was just there 3 days ago, and that might surprise you, but I still go through the same things of, why am I doing this? Does anybody care? But do I care? And I'm like, because what it is, it's pattern interrupts that help you. And, stepping into having those challenges is okay, but it's stepping out of those as soon as possible. Those are called pattern interrupts. So I'm going to give you a pattern interrupt right now that I want you to use whenever you go down that path. And the pattern interrupt is the shine on shake, the shine on shake, the shine on shake. Come on, I gotta see you. Just do this a little bit. Come on, she's laughing. She can't even stop. Come on, see, but it puts a smile on your face. That you totally shifted your energy. You totally shifted your energy. So that is one way. And I call it the shine on shake just to make a joke of it. But you know what? How many people do the shine on shake now and say, this helps me to get out of. The next one is clap. I'm being serious, and clap really loud. I don't want to clap too loud because you guys, it'll be too loud for you, but I want you to really clap it out. Oh, I'm sorry, Shine. I totally scared her. So clap it out. Why? Now, if you Google clapping, please, I really want you to Google clapping, because clapping, if you can clap for more than a minute, your vibrational field, your nervous system reacts, keep going, it reacts, and then also your blood flow. And remember, you change out your blood every 10 days average. So if you have a blood yada, 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 like I do, like keep going. Yeah, she's keeping going, keep going. And you have something going on with the blood. You don't have that in 10 days. It completely changes it. So you can change your vibrational field, your flow, and you can change it into a healthy. I'm proof of that, because they don't know how I'm even walking. The doctors, they don't understand what and how I can be with these lights, because I'm under studio lights right now, because the Sjogren's is very sensitive to light. Dry mouth. Also, I dropped a microwave on my foot 40 years ago, and it's completely crushed. So they want to replace the whole bone joint in my toes. And you can't feel it when you're laughing. You're going, what is this lady crazy? But you know what? This is quantum physics. This isn't woo-woo. Law of attraction, thank you for the hearts. Law of attraction isn't even a law, okay? Just so we know. The 7 laws of the universe, cause and effect is that first one. That's what I'm talking about. The cause of where your energy is going is what you're going to get back. You've heard this, right? Can I get everybody? You've heard this. What you think about, you bring about. Good. Yes, you've heard this. But how many of you take the time to flow and be in your energy? Tell me, who takes at least 5 minutes a day and visualizes, lays there and visualizes? And I'm not saying that you give thanks. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're sitting there saying I am statements. No, I'm saying, what is it that you want out here? What is your want? What is your desire? Do you really understand that out here is what you deserve? But yet your flow must be flowed into that. So I'm going to go around real quick and say, what is it that you want in your life? And it can be that you want to go on vacation to Phoenix, Arizona and come see me. Or that you, oh, we would have fun. We would have so much fun. But what is that? Is there something in your business that you want? Is there something? So I just want one person who wants to tell what that is.
Debt free.
What'd she say?
Debt free.
Debt free. Okay, so money. Of course, it always goes to money. Why? Because it's a heavy one. I mean, it is a flow, but money is energy, isn't it? Money is energy. So I would ask you, and I would ask everyone, do you give thanks for your family? Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. Yep. 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 Do you give thanks for your car, your house, your yep. 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 Good, 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 good. Do you give thanks for the eyes to see, the nose to breathe, the liver, right? You got that too. It's giving thanks. Do you give thanks to money? Do you say thank you to money? Good. And if you haven't, I want you to think about how many times do you say, thank you, God? I'm just going to say, God, raised Catholic and Christian, and of course, all the other Hindu and all that, but we're just going to say God today, if that's okay. And thank you, God. The next part of this is thank you, angel. How many times do you thank yourself? Have you thought about the vibrational field of me saying, thank you, angel. Thank you, God. Thank you, angel. God is within me. We are one together. There is no separation between me and God. I hope I'm not offending anyone. But so for me to say, thank you, God. Thank you, angel. Thank you, money. Thank you, bed. Thank you, the health of my condo. Thank you for the health of my dishwasher. Thank you for the health of my washer and dryer. Thank you. If you want to be debt-free, what kind of relationship do you have with the flow of money? And that flow is the important part, because do you have signs all over the house that says you're going to bring in more? If money, now take this for a second, if money walked in the door, it was a person, what would they be like? Would they say, I'm not good enough because you don't think I'm good enough. I'm never enough for you. You're always mad at me because I don't give you what you want. Do you see where I'm going with that? Does this help in the flow? Thank you. So it does make sense. Okay, good. Because everything is flow, but you also, it's important to go through certain trauma, that we have traumas and we have energies that are kind of heavy on us. And those are our belief systems. So when someone wants to be coached with me, the first thing we're going to do is go through some traumas, because we can't move forward until we get through those traumas or those beliefs, or even the foundation. And many don't even realize the foundation that you have towards relationships, towards your career, towards money. Make sense? And how we flow. So I'm really going to ask, but then I'm going to challenge you, and I'm actually even going to kick your butt on it. It's because you'll think about it, and of course invite you with love and light, that you look at your health. You look at your spirituality, how you show up spiritually for yourself, how you show up for mundane tasks, because getting upset because you have to do laundry or dishes, or how you show up for those. Also, how you show up in any of the relationships, especially the one with yourself, and then your career, and then money, finances. And then the other one is humanity. How are you really showing up and showing up for yourself? And are you flowing, or are you here and thinking it through? This is my big message: is change your mindset, energize your life, and shine on. It's been my stitch for years, but really what I'm saying is get aware of what's happening. Get out of your head. What are you responsible for? And then take the action. Everything is action. Even in a non-action, there's action. I hope that's been, I don't know how much longer I have, but has that been helpful? Pattern interrupt, to shine on shit? Good, because I mean, because if you hung out with me, it's not all, whoa, there's a lot of very beautiful time of meditation and quiet time and breathing. But yet, when you get into a place of fight or flight and you get worried, you stay in that, ladies, for 24 hours. 24 hours you stay in fight or flight, and everything you do. Men, it's 8 hours. You believe that? 8 hours? That's why they come back at dinner and they were like, hi, honey, what's for dinner? And you're like, I'm still ready to kill you. So I hope that makes you think about your pattern interrupts, and that be a little easier as you flow through all of life. And you remember it, to me, it's not a journey. To me, it's an adventure. Every moment is an adventure of how I'm going to show up and how I'm going to relax, and how, because I teach self-centeredness, centered on self. And that comes first so that I can show up and serve. That's my big commitment to the world, is that each and every one of you discover how wonderful you really are, and that you can change your energy in 30 seconds or less, because we just did.
Angel, can I just mention something? It's amazing. But I had to talk with Angel a month ago, and Angel asked me, Sanette, do you say thank you to money? And I like, okay, no. And do you appreciate money? I said, I think so, but she said you have in your mind, you have to say thank you, and you say thank you to yourself. Now, I am doing it a month already, Angel, and I can just say it is like a world of difference. So ladies, I have asked Angel specifically to do this session on flow. I have made sure to book a long time ago because she is extremely busy. Is there any questions that you wanted to ask Angel? Because she is extremely busy and it's just amazing for us to have her here.
Oh, honey, thank you.
Any questions, ladies? Sunny?
I don't have a question, but I just want to say, Angel, the energy that flows out of you is really, really amazing. And your age, your energy and your age cannot be compared. It's really, but all I can say to you is thank you, because I mean, so I say thank you for everything that I have, because I come out of a poor house. I'm very blessed by God. And just yesterday morning, well, it's very cold in South Africa. And just yesterday morning, I was laying in bed in the warmness, and I just started thinking, well, my cat came to sleep next to me. And I was just starting to think how fortunate I am to sleep in a warm bed, to have the salary that I get, just to say thank you for everything. But you've just taught me now a new thing, to say constantly thank you for money. And this is one thing that I'm going to push through to my friends as well. So yes,
Fabulous.
thanks.
Fabulous. And when you're doing things like I'm doing the dishes and I'm like, thanks for the dishes. Thank you for money for the dishes. Thank you, God, for my ability to do the dishes. I mean, that's my dialogue. It's in, oh yes, go ahead.
No,
Absolutely.
I'm listening, sorry.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that. And you, Nita?
Thank you, Angel. This is amazing. Thank you, Sanette, for bringing us in contact with Angel. She is just vibrant. We can just feel her excitement. And I was thinking of two things, actually. That change is the only constant. So we know that everything constantly changes, and also that we can't fight the waves, we need to ride them. So that brought your session brought everything closer for me. It kind of encapsulated everything for me to realize that I should just stay in my flow and just go with it and just keep on raising my vibration. So thank you, ladies. Thank you, Angel. You're amazing. Thank you, Sanette.
I'm so happy. Yeah, please, Angel.
I want to give a bonus here because I can, and it changed my world. Daydream more, ladies. Sit and daydream more, because that vibrational field is quantum physics. That is the first law of the universe. And we don't experience just sitting and saying, oh, I have the big house. I'm just making things up. I have that client. I have that gig that's going to pay me this. And in that, thank you, because now I have freedom to be. I have more freedom to take care of myself. Thank you. And put yourself, but feel it. So if you would like, write this down. This will change your world. I have it. I own it. I feel it. I already said no. I see it. So you're believing it. You're owning it. You have it. You know it. Know it. This is the big thing, to know it and then feel it. Can you all feel in your heart? Can you feel in your heart? And I can do that now. It took me a while. I started 5 minutes a day. Now I'm to 30 minutes a day where I just sit and I do the breathing, diaphragmatic breath. And the whole time I'm talking, saying, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, there it is. There it is. I have this amount of money in my bank account. I have these clients. I have this new speaking engagement. I have the love of my life. My house is healthy. I am healthy. And one more caveat, if I could, write it down, please. We all have phones, right? We all have phones. There's recorders on here. record your own desires. And the biggest one, I have a 30-minute one now because I've gone all the way to 30 minutes, and it starts out with breathe. Angel, you are amazing. Breathe, angel. You are the light. Breathe, angel. And it goes really slow, and I start to breathe. You have it, you own it, you see it, you believe it. You are one with the beauty of the deserving everything in your life. I deserve everything in my life. I deserve, because a lot of times you don't. So anyway, I could go off on that because that's a big one too that I teach, is because most people, you can do all the affirmations, but you really don't feel you deserve it. And that's just a feeling. So I hope those were helpful for some golden nuggets, is what I always call all my little things, golden nuggets.
I'm sure of that, Angel. And that is one of the things that my husband says, Sanette, you are the luckiest woman that I know, because everything you set your mind to it, you accomplish. And it's just because I love to dream. I call it dream in 3D. I use all my senses when I'm doing the dreaming. So before I go on, Angel, will you be able to stay the full time?
Not the full time, because I do have a client on in about 20 minutes. So I'll have to get off about 5 minutes early so that I can get ready
It's
for
perfect. If there's any more questions, I will send you the chat, and then you are welcome to go anytime when you're ready. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. You can quickly say again.
Well, because someone wrote what was the name of my book, so I was just and please go to my website, because let me just, because please don't get it on Amazon, because why? I want to sign it. I want to physically sign it for you and send it. And I know you're in South Africa. I don't care. I want to physically send this. Why? Because then I take one, and in your name, I'm going to gift a senior. I'm going to gift a senior. So it's a 2-for-1. I always do that. So if you really want my book, please, angelmarieshines.com. I'll sign it and send it to you. It's so exciting when you get it. And I think it is. And then I'll take one in your name and give it to a senior. And sometimes I'm able to video it, and sometimes I'm not. If you watch me on Facebook, I do a lot of stories, a lot of videos, because I'm having fun. It's an adventure.
Okay, so thank you so much, Angel. And then if you can put your details down, the ladies can copy it.
Okay.
And then before I go over to Nina, I just want to say thank you so much, Warren, our real life samurai. You are here, and we are so excited. We are almost, we will almost be with you. We're just going to give it over to our beautiful, Nina, you've got such a beautiful voice. She's going to do her 5 minutes, and then we will be going over to you, Warren. So Nina, it's all over to you. I couldn't wait for tonight to hear your voice again. So you're welcome to go ahead. Thank you, Nina.
Thank you, Sanette, and it's so lovely to see you. It's been such a long time, so it's great to see you, Sanette. And hello, everyone. Lovely to see you this evening. Angel Marie, thank you for your lovely shine on chat. And it's great that you were talking about gratitude and self-compassion, because today my meditation is going to focus on gratitude. So I am lying in my bed at the moment with my crutches, and my leg is in a brace. So I can't really move very far. My laptop's on my knee. A couple of weeks ago, I fell and I fractured my kneecap. And that's been a real challenge for me, because as most of you know, I'm a yoga teacher. For the first time in 20 years, I haven't been able to get on my mat and just do my usual thing. So it's been a real kind of interesting couple of weeks for me. And the meditation I'm going to do with you is one that I've been doing with myself for the past couple of weeks. Because what does a yoga teacher do when a yoga teacher can't do yoga? So I've been thinking about all the wonderful things in my life that I'm grateful for. I'm sitting here with my leg up, with my crutches, but there's so many things in life to be happy and to be grateful for. So that's what I'd love to focus our meditation on tonight. So everyone, wherever you are, if you'd like to just close your eyes, we're going to start to tune in and listen to our breaths. So let's take 3 deep, calming breaths to begin. So a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. And another deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. And a final deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Then closing the mouth, bringing your attention to your breath. Feeling the tummy as you breathe in. The tummy expands like a balloon. And as you exhale, the tummy contracts. The body relaxes. Shoulders away from ears. Hands gently touching in your lap. Sitting bones grounded. Feet gently pressing into the earth. Listening to the breath, and if you find your mind is wandering during this meditation, guide the mind back to the breath. The breath is your anchor tonight. And as we sit here, check in with yourself. How are you feeling this evening? Calm, happy, sad, joyful? And why do you feel that way today? And as we're focusing on ourselves, think about one thing unique to you that you're grateful for. Maybe you're a great writer. Maybe you're a good friend. What one thing that's unique to you or that you're grateful for? And then taking the mind and the breath to someone in your life, someone that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, perhaps someone that's very good to you. Think about this person and give thanks that they're in your life. Whoever this person is, sending them joy, sending them compassion. Then thinking of something in your life that you're grateful for. Maybe it's an animal, a dog or a cat. Maybe you live in a beautiful location. Maybe there's a lovely walk by your house. Something in your life that you're grateful for. I'm thinking again of these three things. Something in your life that brings you joy. Someone in your life who's good to you. And something that you uniquely can do. Thinking again of these three things that you're grateful for today. And if your mind is wandering, gently guiding the mind back to the breath, your anchor. Focusing on those things in your life you're grateful for. And then coming back to the breath, taking a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. And keeping the eyes closed, rubbing your hands together, creating lots of heat in your hands and then placing them over your eyes. Open up the eyes, let them bathe in the heat. And then bringing the hands back into your lap. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, was that not amazing? Ladies, you can use your hearts in the reactions and give Nina a heart. Thank you so much, Nina. It is amazing. Your voice is amazing. And what I'm going to do, ladies, let me just come back to my screen, just disappear. What I will do after Warren's session, if the ladies of you want to stay a little bit longer, I have the schedule for the end till the end of the year. If you can want to hear what is the themes, then you can choose. We've got Sari that is coming up soon. We've got Diana that is coming up soon. So yes, it's going to be exciting to have to say to you what the themes is, and then you can choose. So thank you so much, Nina. And then Warren, you are welcome to put your camera on. I am so excited to see you. Thank you, Warren. I met Warren last year. We were on a YouTube channel and I wanted to do a group for South Africa to find out affiliations, but there was only two gentlemen that came back. They didn't want to do the group. It was only Warren and another gentleman. But Warren impressed me so much that I not every day, but here and there, I asked him how easy, and he asked me. And then when I looked at this flow this week, I asked Warren, please, Warren, can you not come and do something? I related to that of being him a samurai. So and when he said yes, I was jumping. I said, yes, I've got my samurai. Oh. So I was very excited. So Warren, if I can give it all over to you, thank you for being here for us. Inspire us.
Good evening. Hi, Sinead. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Great. Okay, so first of all, yes, as Sinead mentioned, I was one of the people that reached out, but I feel so bad because she asked me to do something and I completely got so busy and forgot about doing it for her. So I want to say up front, Sunit, I do apologize. I sometimes let my own schedule get ahead of me and lose track of time. So I hope none of you are like that. And I think it works quite nicely with our theme of being in flow. Have you ever thought about when you're in flow that you lose all perception of space and time, and you and the universe are essentially one? So everything just happens for a reason. There is no time, there is no space, and everything becomes sort of amalgamation. So because that is the theme today, I just want to give you a brief history about what I do as my vocation, not my job, my vocation, my calling, and what I used to do. So as Sunit says, she calls me a samurai, but really I'm not, because I don't kill anyone, thankfully. Sorry, what is this? Maybe also add. Am I ADD? I could be. I could be ADHD too. Yeah. So I do tend to get ahead of myself sometimes and think of too many things too often. But I think that's important about finding your flow. And I think, from what I heard earlier, is that this group is dedicated to people that are like-minded, and from what I call is, searching for sort of higher meaning in their life. And that can come at any time. I didn't find my flow until I was much later in my life, probably in my 40s. I think for some people, that is quite late in life. I spent the first probably 14 years of my life working in corporate, thinking I could be this huge corporate, corporate ladder climber and, drive a fancy car and sit in an office. But after 14 years of doing that, I felt I was soulless. And I think, for me, I wasn't in flow. I wasn't the person I wanted to be. I was angry all the time, frustrated. I worked for a big corporate telecommunications company. I won't say which one. It's red, just by the way. But it changed me. And I think I didn't like the changes that I saw. I had to make a conscious decision, and it took me 7 years to break out of that corporate trap. And after that, I decided to follow my passion, which was martial arts. And yes, I am Asian, so very stereotypical. Yes, Asian person doing martial arts, but that is what I did. And after finding that, I think I'm much happier. I don't have as much money as I used to. I miss my corporate paychecks, that's for sure. But at the same time, I'm a much happier person, and I find myself more at peace with myself. And as I said, that can come at any time of your life, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, 60s, 70s. Some people don't find their flow until much later in life. And I think it's important that you continue finding it unless you're going to be unhappy for the rest of your life. I think what Sunet's doing is wonderful, because from the videos I've seen, she's always so happy. She has this bubbly personality. She's found a flow. And no offense to Sunet, but she is later on in life that I think she's found this. I don't know what she did beforehand, but I've never seen someone so happy in their life as Sunet is. And for all of you, that is something which is something to work towards, is to find what makes you happy. So I spent a lot of time understanding that, and I came up with this. If anybody can see this, I'm going to share my screen with you, Sunet, if you allow me to. And let's see if I'm able to share. She's going to give me abilities to share something. There we go. Can everybody see that? All right, so that is my website. It's called RKC Dojo, or the acronym is for Rukenchi, which means Dragon Sword Wisdom. But what I do want to highlight is this logo here with the dragon and what we call a Mitsudomo, which is a ancient Japanese sort of emblem, which is supposed to be used by the Shinto religion, but they've obviously they've let people use it now. But it has 3 swirls in it, right? And each swirl is almost like, people are familiar with the yin and yang, and everybody knows that yin and yang is supposed to be black and white, male, female, good and evil, whatever, positive, negative. It's supposed to bring balance and harmony in your life. But there's also a third component, and this is what the Mitsudomo teaches us, is that yes, there can be things like heaven and earth, which are the 2 sort of polar opposites, but there's also you as the person that has to adjust to it. So this Mitsudomo shows you there's a third component to something like a yin and yang. And in my logo, there are three components to it. And those three can be anything. In our dojo, for instance, we have 3 founding principles. There are 3 martial arts that we practice. So there's power in numbers and geometry. And if you look at this, it's flowing in one direction. There's a constant flowing, swirling in a right direction. At the same time, there's a dragon that encompasses it. Now, for those that are quite observant, this is the ogre, the dragon that eats its own tail, and it has a constant evolution and creation of itself. That's going in the opposite direction. So as much as they flow in one direction, there's also going to be flow in the other direction as well, so that there's balance and harmony. So there was a lot of thought put in this logo to create that feeling of flow and balance, and to represent everything that I've come to learn and experience in the last 40 years plus of my existence. It will change, I know that, but for now, this is something that I feel is quite in flow with me. So without getting into too much detail, just a quick show of hands, if you can, and I'm going to just unshare this now. I don't know how to get back to that, or stop sharing. Yep. Quick show of hands. Has anyone done any kind of martial arts training, whether it's Tai Chi or karate? Oh, I see Janita has, and Laurie has. If you guys don't mind, just type it into the chat box, as well as Sinette. Type in the chat box. It's always easy to see kickboxing and karate. Okay, karate. Yep. So if you're in South Africa, pretty much half the population, if not more, has done some form of karate, whether you male or female. Oh, Sinette does Qigong. Very cool. I do a bit of Qigong as well. It's great. So for the people that have really, and has anyone like done more, well, let's see, in karate or kickboxing, have you got your black belts? Has anybody got a black belt in any of these martial arts? Okay, so the black belt really means nothing. In olden days, it used to mean that you practiced so hard that your belt got dirty and it got soiled. That's why it was black, because you practiced so hard with it. Okay, great. So Janita's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Very cool. All right, so but from my experience, and I've been doing martial arts probably now close on about 30 years, 40 years, close on 40 years. I'm giving my age away, by the way. Oh, wow. Diana's just started at 56 years old. Well done. By the way, my oldest student is 78 years old. So my oldest student is 78. My youngest student is 6 years old. So there's nothing wrong with you. You're still a youngster. Trust me, you're still a youngster compared to my oldest student. All right. So well done. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Laurie. So Laurie, I'm older than I look. I have Asian genes, and there's a nice saying that we use, that Asians don't raisin. So, so that's a good saying. Remember it when you meet your Asian friends, that Asians don't raisin. Okay, so I'm older than I look. I'm close to my 50s, by the way. So it has been a while, but the idea is only through experiencing and through this journey that I find my flow. And if anyone has done, their martial arts seriously, it's about this analogy of combining or harmonizing your body, your mind, and your spirit, and trying to unify those 3 elements of yourself. Now, the idea is in martial arts, you have to train your body first, all right? Because we exist in this world as this physical being, our body, it holds us here, whether it's our mind, our souls, all the journeys that we take has to still be housed in this amazing thing that we call our human body. The second thing is you need to master your mind. And lastly, you need to learn how to become more spiritual or manage your emotions. It's a lot of things for a lot of people. But martial arts for me has taught me a lot about that and being able to unify all of that. So again, it's the 3s, body, mind, and spirit. As I said earlier, it's the 3 parts of our logo. So there is a lot of profound meaning in flow, and I could go on and waffle for a long time, but I'm not going to bore you with that. What I do want to end off with, though, is just a short video that I'll share with my screen, and it's one of the arts that we do. We do 3 arts in our dojo. This one is called Iaido, and it's practiced using a steel sword, all right? And the idea is you need to visualize your opponent and pretend that you are taking them down. But the whole point of doing this exercise is so that you don't ever have to use it in real life. If we're able to control our emotions and our feelings and our impulses through a controlled training environment, there's no need for that outside. And unfortunately, that is something that we desperately need in the world right now. Too many people giving into impulses and, the things that are happening around the world, Ukraine, Russia. Just think about it, all the discrimination, all this hatred that's happening around. if there was more understanding and peace and people being able to control themselves and be in flow, control their body, mind, and spirits, we'd be in a much better space than we are. So with that said, let me share with you this video, and I hope it comes out clearly. There's a bit of a challenge because of the streaming, but let's see if it goes through. So I hope you enjoy it. I will put it on. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope the quality was okay. If you do get stuck, we can always go to the website and look at it. But very briefly, yeah, it is all about controlling your impulses. You know, being able to control the sword and your body is one thing, but that requires a strong mind and a stable spirit to be able to do so. And the whole motto of our dojo is, if we can control ourselves, we can make humanity a better place. So I hope that was okay for you, Sunette.
Oh, wow.
I thank you again for the opportunity, and I hope everyone finds their own flow.
Oh, wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Ladies, do any of you have a question? And you can also give Warren a heart emoji in the reaction button if you loved
Thank
it.
you, everybody.
I
Thank you,
love
sorry.
Any questions, ladies? Oh, wow. And then Warren,
Great.
from my side, I just want to say thank you for taking time out to come and inspire us. I really appreciate it very much. I will complete the recording and I will send you the link. So thank you so
Perfect.
much. And I wish you an amazing week. And I am on your YouTube, and every time there's something coming up, I have the bell. I did a bell, and then I say, oh, I call you my samurai. Oh, my samurai has a video, so then I'll go and watch your video.
No,
So
thank you so much again for the opportunity, Sunette, and thanks
thank
everybody for your hearts and appreciation. I hope you found some value in what I said, and take care, please.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye, Warren.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, ladies, I have, for those that wanted to stay and find out the themes and the dates for our next session, you're all welcome to stay. Just one lady that I want to introduce is Kashiba. She's all the way, and she's Wiki Dear Support Network. She's that screen, and I don't know, Kashiba, if you can come up. She's all the way from Trinity and Tobago. I'm so sorry, Kashiba, please tell us, where are you from? You are mute.
Hi guys, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Listen to her accent, ladies. So I spoke to her, yes, and Sunday to ask if she can come and inspire us. And she wanted to see what are we doing. So I know it's your first time being in the Power Hour. How was the session for you?
I think it was very inspiring. I like when I came on, the person with the book, she was talking, and she was pretty good. And I like martial arts. So I find this session was really interesting for me.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. And did you love also Nina's accent? I love Nina's accent. Sorry, did you love Nina's accent?
Oh yeah, I did actually. I think I like everybody's accents because they speak different from me. So I like hearing people with different accents talk. It's like fun for me to listen to it and learn.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. So we
you're
are
welcome.
looking forward to let you come and inspire us. So ladies, let me tell, I'm going to say, bring up the date, and then you can then decide for which theme, even if you want to write it down and then come back to me, because I do phone everybody individually. But my thing is, I am going away for a week to Nebraska, Omaha. The lady invited me to come and visit him. So I just wanted to make sure that I have August is done. August is done, and I still need a few ladies. So let me bring it up, and then you can help me choose the right one. Let me see calendar power hour. Oops, verkeerde een. I'm so sorry, ladies, the wrong one. I just want to stop sharing as well.